Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you guys. Had to be away for just a little bit, but glad to be back. Anyways, I wanted to at least talk to you guys about one of my favorites and one of the crypto that I'm very into is Polyswarm. We already talked about Polyswarm before, but let's talk about Polyswarm again somewhat today. Now, the main thing I want to talk to you guys about is the fact that I don't want to say everything, but technically it is everything. 99.9% of everything in the market right now is below where it was not too long ago. We didn't realize we're going to be dealing with all of these tariffs and all of these other things we'd be fighting through at the early part of this administration, and a lot of shakeouts and different things that would be occurring that would cause our economy to not necessarily tank, but at the same time would be affecting not only the crypto market, but the stock market and other markets of all types. So a lot of us that are dealing with these things, we're just shaking through it. Now, but that being said, I need to let you know that Polyswarm is still solid. Everything that we put on Polyswarm and everything that we said on Polyswarm is still true. And the thing is, we just got to stand by it. Not only is Polyswarm dealing with a lot of this, Arrow is dealing with this, Turbo is dealing with this, Toshi is dealing with this. All of these particular coins are rock solid, but at the same time, what they're dealing with is the fact that their particular prices are down. Now, we have to understand that when the Bitcoin dominance right now is at about 60%, we're going to be dealing with some of these issues. Also, it's going to take a little while because most of these tokens that are ERC20, and even the ones that aren't ERC20, the ones that are Solana based, they're still down as well. So mostly everything we've been dealing with has had a little bit of a challenge, and so right now the only thing that's how can I say pumping is like a brand new spanking baby coin that's just jumping up right now. But let's go ahead and look at Polyswarm a little bit. Notice I'm going to go back to the coin market cap. Polyswarm is still 91% bullish, and the market cap is still very low. At this particular point, the market cap is at 54 million, which is really great room for potential right now. We also realize that the max supply is already out there. So as soon as we see a move, it's definitely going to move up, guys. The problem that we're dealing with now is we got all this FUD, all these things about the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We still don't quite have the regulations we need. We're waiting on some of these things to occur, and they haven't occurred just yet. But the thing is, those of you who already bought Polyswarm, those of you who are already in Polyswarm, I remember some of the you guys that were like bought it at 8. Somebody bought it at 10. I don't know who, but at the same time, wherever you bought it, this is the best time to DCA. This is the best time to be patient. Now, I got to say this, some of us were looking for things to pop off a little bit earlier, but in my opinion, I would have given it a few more months before I would have got impatient at this point because of the fact that we know the administration is just getting started and a lot of other things. And that's not really the only thing that's affected everything. There are a lot of other factors that are affecting prices as well. And like I said before, this has nothing to do with just Polyswarm. This is everything across the market. If you notice, just about every crypto you could name, including Bitcoin, is down right now. So if you say, oh, well, should I buy Polyswarm? It's almost like asking, should you buy Bitcoin? That's like absolutely a no-brainer that if Bitcoin is under 100,000, I mean, that's a no-brainer that you better be scooping the heck up out of this thing right freaking now. Bitcoin is not always going to be under 100,000, but since it's under 100,000 right now, doesn't mean that we have to have fear. This is where we have to use that fear, uncertainty, and doubt to our advantage. This is where we have to be greedy when others are fearful. So if you know that Bitcoin is under 100,000, it's definitely a no-brainer that you need to start buying it because it's not going to go down. It's definitely going to go up. It's only a matter of time before Bitcoin stays above 100,000. And how can I say, you got to deal with all that pressure. So once again, talking about this Polyswarm, we're definitely going to be all right, guys. Let me see. Got here. Let me see where I want to go with this. Is there anything else I want to put on this 7-day? Well, let's see. It looks like it's up on the day about 5%. 7-day looks like it's down on the 7-day by less than 1%, but that's okay. I know it's definitely down on the month. Look, guys, when you see it down on the month like this, me put this on a log one, give you a little bit more accurate. But when you see it down on the month like this, one thing I can see about this particular trough, this is not going to last forever. And I'm going to show you why in just a second. I want you to also see the year. Um, when I tell you when in doubt, zoom out. Although it's down for the month, look at the year, guys. For the year, it's up 157%. And when I say the year, I mean the last 365 days. So if you bought it a year ago, you still have more than doubled your money. So I want everybody to be encouraged that you have to hang in there. We just had that one little spike up here. See if I, yeah. So we had that one little spike up here when Polyswarm went all the way up to 10, and then it came down. So it's almost like a flash buy. But the thing about it is you have to understand that it is coming back. Now, let's go ahead and look. We got that 1 year. Let's see. You know what? I haven't opened this up yet, but I want to see if I can look at crypto bubbles. Give that a try. Crypto. Let me try to look it up real quick. NCT. Polyswarm. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Notice like for that particular coin, it's the 500 to 501 to 600 as far as market cap range. I'm looking at Polyswarm and I'm looking at only there's only two other coins in that particular range that are up as high as Polyswarm. So out of 100 coins in this area, it is like number 3. So if you're 3 out of 100, you're doing pretty doggone well. So what I want to encourage you guys is that it's not just what you think you see. You got to look at that year. So let's do one more thing, and then I think I'm going to wrap this video up because we don't want to make this too long. All right, let's see where we at here. Is this the 3-month? Yeah, right here. If you're looking at Polyswarm, you notice this is the 3-month chart. So let me see what we can look at here real quick. You're looking at the 3-month chart. This is Polyswarm right here. It's a little bit below 3 cents. Now let me see where this is out here on this side. So December, it was down this low in December around this time. And so this is giving you the opportunity to get the price that was available. Maybe I would say, looks like it's right around Christmas, a little bit after Christmas time, December the 24th. So, I mean, the 28th. But anyways, this is giving you an opportunity to DCA in now. I think everybody needs to understand that Polyswarm was way down. If I look down, how low is that right there? This is the 3-month. Yeah, it looks like exactly 3 months ago, it was a little bit less than half it is right now. So what I'm trying to explain to you guys, if you bought this about 3 months ago, then you would have definitely, it would have been a much lower price than it is now. The price has gone up, but for some of you guys that are actually getting into this right now and you're kind of new in the markets, you're not really seeing what happened over the past year. So what I want to encourage you guys is you got to stay in it to win it. Polyswarm is going up. I'm going to drop one of the videos that we made of Polyswarm in the description below, but it might take me a little while, but at the same time, you could also find it on the channel as well. I want everybody to be encouraged. This is not just an issue with Polyswarm. This is an issue all across the market. When I think about other coins like Arrow, Turbo, Toshi, that you really need to be able to buy right now if you have the investment capital. Guys, to be honest with you, the billionaires are in charge of the market. Right now, a lot of these people, the whales, so to speak, they are very patient. They're very patient, and they can wait and they can wait and they can wait. And the people who are not patient are the people who have a little bit of capital and they want to see that money come to fruition right away. Don't be one of those guys that gets shaken out, because I guarantee you, somewhere along the line, you're going to see Polyswarm go way up. This is Al with Real Life Investing. You guys have a great one.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.